Slow from the state line to the Bishop Ford. And the inbound dikes are worst of the expressways. That's all you need to know. We'll have more coming up.
Pretty good. Thank you, Robin.
Coming up, a special vocal tribute to Winona Ryder.
Plus, Joni's around town. She's at the Midwest Championship Wrestling Gym this morning, learning some fancy moves. I think she should just stay out of the way. Would you give my advice?
Not wrestling. We have more live music from Second.
Southbound on the skids now, Belmont to North Avenue. Northbound tightens up Roosevelt to Balbo, and 8094 westbound, a big mess, Calumet Avenue to Bishop Ford out of Indiana. That's traffic.
Thanks, Robin.
Yep.
Well, Joni is around town doing some wrestling this morning, or at least standing on the sidelines. Good morning.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting involved, too. We got a match going on right now. I got a hold of this guy, Dan. He's been bad. Eric's beating up on him. Oh, my gosh. I think I'm going to beat up, too. Could you imagine if the Tribune executives were acting like this? We're going to show the ins and outs of wrestling. Coming up.
Joni, be careful. Coming up next hour, lots of stuff. First of all, it is National Women's History Month.
Brosnan's fourth time in the 007 role. Halle Berry will play a villain named Jinx in the movie. Judi Dench is back as M. John Cleese plays Q. Die Another Day opens in November.
Last time we saw Joni, she had a guy held at the turnbuckle there.
Yeah, she kind of
did a good job.
was holding him down there, had him pinned.
Yep.
I'm first in my weight class.
Me too.
Wrestling is a serious business. It's a loud business, too. We are checking out the Midwest Championship Wrestling. We have Jason, who is a trainer with us. And this is not something that kids should just play around with at home.
No, it's not something you want to play around with at home. It's something you want to come here and get trained for, which is what we do. So.
What's there right now? A drill?
Yeah, they're running a drill right now, and I guess as you can see, they're pretty much just beating the heck out of everybody right now. So
That's what it looks like to the untrained eye.
Yeah, and these are, you know what, these are the fundamentals of wrestling. Like, there's a body slam there. It's just fundamentals of wrestling is what this is. We're not getting anything spectacular. Nobody's getting all crazy, and basically they're just beating everybody up is what it looks like.
So how long before you this level?
It's at your own pace. I mean, a lot of two of these guys have only been here for about 2 months, and they're already ready to go. So it's at your own pace. It's your own dedication. Is how much you want it and how bad you want it. So.
Sorry, I had to pause for that.
Yeah, it's loud. It's loud.
Now, and how long can your career last?
How long can your career last? As long as your body allows it. As long as your heart allows it as well. You got to have a heart in this business. It's just like any other business. You got to have the desire, but you know your body also takes a beating, and we teach guys the right way to do it. So the right way to do it, hopefully you won't be hurt too bad for too long.
That done wrong could go terribly wrong.
Yeah, I thought he was going to land on his head.
I had to pause and take a look, too. Are you looking for new talent?
We're always looking for new talent. Wrestling is just like the movie industry. You're always looking for the next hottest thing to come along. So we're always looking for new talent. We're always looking for guys who have the look, who have the determination, who have the heart. You know, just have the desire to be in this business and the charisma as well.
Yeah. Okay, well, Jason, thanks so much. Let's tell folks about where to classes. The Midwest Championship Wrestling is in Addison, 630-258-9040. There's a website, MidwestChampionshipWrestling.com. We are ready for the big finish. This is something you should not try at home. Here comes Mike. Oh! Stand up, Mike. Tell me you're okay. Oh, he doesn't think so. Oh, well, we'll find out. WGN Morning News continues in just a moment.
Oh, let me get that. She's got your Dyson.
On the north-south tollway, a rollover accident has a couple of lanes blocked. Big delays in both directions. Tell you about that. Run through all of your travel times coming up.
Good morning, Chicago. I'm Mike Barrs. Another rough night for both the Blackhawks and Bulls. The rest is coming up in sports.
Good morning, Chicago. I'm Joni Lam around town. We're checking wrestling. I don't know about you, but every time they do that, that hurts me. We're going to see if he's okay. You are, aren't you? Coming up.
That got our attention. Good morning, Chicago. I'm Roseanne Tejas. Find out what foods are healthiest for women.
It starts March 14th, and you can also log on to jbmitten.com/flack for more information, and you'll be here for 7 weeks, right?
Yes.
Thank you, Rory, so
You're
much.
welcome.
Good luck to
Thank you.
See you soon. Thanks for coming in. Hey, Joni.
Good morning. We're checking out wrestling, which, you know, is very much a show. I'm getting to know the characters in the show, and you are.
Me? I'm the epitome of masculinity.
Eric, the underwear model, they call him. Will we see more of Eric? Some people hope so. We'll see coming up.
Ross has a new friend. Dollars in contracts and gave back $53,000 in campaign contributions. Another got $91,000 and gave nearly 5%. Corrine Wood will stop the games. Corrine Wood, the real choice for Illinois now.
Welcome to the ring. Pro wrestling is a very creative art, and it takes a lot of practice. We have a trainer with us. Jason Rain, you have been a wrestler. You are a rated wrestler, by the way.
I'm a very well-rated wrestler.
So you must know what you're doing.
Yeah, I do. Some people say I don't, but I do.
Okay. For our audience, you know, when we saw wrestling earlier, there's so much action, and that's really fun, but we'd kind of like to dissect it so that we can see all that goes into the training.
Okay, well, our guys are here, and they're willing to show you. And you know what? We're going to show you some more death-defying things. We're not just going to show you the basics, because we're going to show people what we can show them. And go ahead. This is Jay Jensen and Grudge. This right here, Grudge calls this the aftermath. So why don't we just let him display that for you?
Fine.
And again, trained professionals. You don't want to do this at home. You don't want to be a lunatic and try this at home. So.
Very nice.
And then I believe this is one of your favorites, Eric Priest.
Well, he's everyone's favorite.
And this is what we call this one a dragon driver. And again, dangerous.
Oh my.
Yeah. We're not in the business of killing people. We just want to make them think we are.
Okay, good.
And this is Brad Bradley, Mike. And that hurts too. And this is a Death Valley driver, which is.
Goodness.
Yeah, these are all really dangerous moves, but we want to get the point across that given the right training and given the right instructors and everybody that we have here, we can show you how to do all this stuff safely, properly, and very entertaining.
It looked to me like each move took like 4 or 5 moves.
Yeah, well, they set it up. We don't want to just go in there and just start beating people up, and we don't want to make these guys look bad either. So.
Okay. Well, thanks so much for showing
You're
us.
welcome.
In real time or slow motion. Let's tell you where you can learn. You can see their shows, and yes, they do train women. The Midwest Championship Wrestling is at 923 National Avenue in Addison. 630-258-9040, 630-258-9040. Also, MidwestChampionshipWrestling.com. We use this chair to get up in the ring and see how beat up it is. I thought it was because everybody had been standing on it. No, they tell me. They use this to crash it on people's heads. Now back to you.
Thank you, Joni. Kissing Jessica Stein is a far